These videos are brought to you by MSCCasino.com and the Macau Sporting Club. MSCCasino.com. Check it out.
You are watching Sports Matters TV.
Okay, Sports Matters TV. We're in Procol Hall, Cork City. Sheehan Warriors are back for a massive fight night. I'm joined by one of the sensations, not just in Ireland, but worldwide. And the news broke a number of days ago. I spent the bones of 24 months tagging one championship every month, every week, every day. But look, it has been announced. The man next to me, numerous world champion, the biggest star in Ireland, and I mean that. You know, iconic here in Cork, in Knocknahinny, Ryan Sheehan. First of all, congratulations on the news. That was well overdue, Ryan. One championship, the fight's going to happen. Tell us how you're feeling about that, first of all.
Firstly, I'm grateful for the opportunity, and to be honest, no, it was kind of in the works for a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, but like the fight game is there's so many people in the fight game. Not everybody gets the call, so especially for promotions such as one championship. So for the last couple of months, we were plugging away, we were fighting. Every time they kind of contacted us, we were ready.
Yeah.
There was no like, oh, give us another date or another fight. Every time they contacted us, we was like, yeah, Ryan's ready to go. So then when this one came around, like, we accepted the fight the minute it was offered. I'm fighting Sam A, who's a legendary Thai. Like,
yeah.
When you talk of legendary Thais, like, there's a couple of Thais who will go under the radar after a few years.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of Thais who will stay there, like your Bocos, your Sanchois, your Sam A's, your Yodson Clys. Like, he's one of the guys who are at the front of it, really. Like, you know, you're talking MuayThai, like.
And look, you never want to shy away from opponents. First of all, look, we know you've been all around the world, and you took on fights short notice. You're willing to fight, but this guy, he's been billed as the god out there, right? But that's not going to phase you one bit, Ryan.
No, look, I always say in Thai boxing you can't have a perfect record. People actually respect fighters when they're trying to up a level and fight higher opposition.
Yeah.
At the end of my career, I want to be able to look back and say I fought the big names, or I left some sort of a legacy, like to say, alright, I fought this Thai, take that off the bucket list. So when they offered me Sam A, I was like, yeah, Jesus, like, he's one of my favourite fighters that I grew up on. So to be able to fight him and hopefully give him, you know, as I say, like, every dog is the day, hopefully I can be that one to take the throne off him and try and lead the pack, like.
No better boy. And people don't realise, first of all, I know what one championship is all about, but globally, one championship has a bigger reach than UFC. People don't realise that. One championship out in Asia, out in all these parts of the world, globally it's bigger than UFC. So for you to get this call, obviously it means a lot. Look, we know what you've put in over the years. I've often passed you on the road to Knocknahinny, all around Cork City. You're running. You've been waiting for this opportunity for a long time now. As you say, this should have been here a long time ago. But now the good deeds come in, and now it's time for Ryan Sheehan to burst on and be a global superstar. Even though you're a superstar right now, a global superstar.
You know, like, with COVID, and then like COVID kind of set a lot of people back, not just me in general, like, but a lot of people. So we were aiming towards it, like, before COVID happened. You know, we were always like had our vision on like getting to one championship, because as you said, it's the biggest, like, not even fight combat, like, it's the biggest sports organisation in the world behind the NBA.
Yeah,
that speaks for itself. Like, when you look at like the viewerships, it's like 200 more people than UFC.
It's massive. It's massive. Like, you're going to have millions watching your fight. That's the nature of it. Like, millions.
Yeah, and as I'm saying to people around me, like, who don't really know it as much, I'm just being like, this is a bigger deal than McGregor, and then signing to UFC. This is the equivalent of it, but it's Cork-based fighter, and someone that we can look to and say, right, he's done it. The next person can do it, because you know yourself, it has to start a trend, and hopefully I can be the one to lift us up and do that, like, and represent the country big time.
There's no better boy. And Ryan, look, when does preparation start? Look, I know you're always active. I know you're in the gym. I've seen you with Martin all the time. He's doing some great work in the gym. We're seeing all the vlogs, the videos. Sheehan Warriors is absolutely booming. But look, obviously you're active here in the gym. But when does the real grit start? Obviously no, or as you said, it's always there.
We're knee deep in, I know, about a month.
There you go. Yeah. Good
solid 3 weeks then I've had. But this is a lifestyle. I don't do this as a hobby anymore. Like, a lot of people around me who know me, like, and see me on a daily basis would know, like, everything I do is calculated towards Thai boxing.
Yeah.
Like, my runs, my sleep, my eating, how much time I have with my friends. Like, every move I make is calculated. So, like, it's not I'm in a training camp. This is my lifestyle. I get up at 6 in the morning. I run every 12 hours. So, like, I might run at 6 in the morning and 6 in the evening. people who know me don't bat an eyelid to it. Like, so when I tell people I do that, they're like, oh my god, it's not a hobby for me. It's I earn money from it. It's my character. It's every part of life that it's developed me into. Like,
and we're lucky to have you. First of all, Cork only in an Irishman, a fella that's putting Cork on a map, that works hard. Numerous world titles, right? Obviously you're chasing bigger dreams, as always. You've achieved many of your dreams already at a young age, but look, one championship has always appealed to you. You're looking forward to turning it up and making a name, and we've seen Sean Clancy do it over the years. I know he's after fighting some of the greats like yourself, but no better boy to lead the way and show Cork and the Irish people how it's done. And as you say, you're going for one championship goal, there's no doubt about it.
That's it. Like, I'm following in my teammates' footsteps. Like, I've always done in my junior career, my senior career. Like, I've always had the lads to inspire me, like Clancy, Aaron O'Callaghan, Owen McCarthy. Too many lads to name over the years, but like, they all know who they are. But like, Clancy got us into one, so like, that was good, great for him, great for the club. So now it's my turn to get us in there and keep us in there, because you can get to the top level, but it's staying there, like, and really competing with the best guys is what you want to be able to do.
Definitely. And you're prepared to go to war.
Yeah.
You have the scars to show it, Ryan, you know what I mean? You've been in the battles, you know what I mean? Your last number of fights have all been absolutely grueling, but you're ready to go to war and put on a show for the fans. But not only that, obviously come away with the wins.
Yeah, anybody who knows me, like, knows how, like, I'm quite mad in terms of, like, oh, I want to fight. Like, when I speak to people and they say, oh, I'm going to jump and knee this guy, or I want to elbow him, people are like, look, oh, it's just because I love it. I really love the fighting part of it. Like, so to be able to go here to Thailand, fight in Lumpini Stadium on one Lumpini against one of the greats, no stones unturned. I'm coming here like 100%, leave my mark, like, make a statement, and hopefully just, you know, represent the country, and everybody that's trained with me, helped me over the years, supported me. You know, it's nice to be able to show this is what it's leading to. And as you said, like, from being from the north side, like, it's great to have the community spirit and just be able to, like, provide some sort of a, you know, foundation for the next junior fighters coming up, and any young kid who wants to do something, because at the end of the day, I work full time as well, so I'm trying to do this on top of working full time. Right? So like, I work like 8 hours, 9 hours a day, and then I'm doing this kind of sport afterwards, and I just want to be able to prove to people, like, hard work, dedication, sacrifices, and it'll pay off.
It will pay off, trust me.
It pays off.
And what we need to make sure is that we need more national broadcasters to get involved. Look, MuayThai, kickboxing, all these sports, they don't get enough recognition in Ireland. We've always said that, Ryan. Like, you see MMA, even Katie Taylor is struggling to get an Irish fight, which is incredible, but it's people like you that will make that happen. And look, when we look back in a couple of years, Ryan Sheehan made that happen, and that was a stepping stone. Speaking of Cork, your last fight in Cork, obviously in the presence of greatness, you know, Bucco, there was a great night there. What a victory against an absolute iconic Thai fighter, and a man that we know quite well on the screens recently as well.
Yeah, like, my last fight was a big fight as well, and as everyone says, like, I'm always up in the gear, and this is another reason why, like, I can prove myself I can do this again. Just repeat it over and over again. Just go out with your head high, chest out, fight hard, train hard, and enjoy every moment of it, like, because it's a short career and you want to make the most.
Definitely. And you're getting better and better. Like, I've seen all your fights, but like, anytime you fought in Cork, you know what I mean? I always say, Jesus Christ, how can he top that? How can he top that? You keep topping.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, it's just down to, like, how dedicated I am. As I said, it's a lifestyle. So every time I go in there, I'm not going in there just to fight. I'm here to, like, make every fight is more important to me personally, because, like, I'm trying to get to that level where I can be recognised more by the national, like, media and stuff. Because it is a shame that I don't get more coverage.
Shocking, right?
Like, I will admit, like, that does kind of frustrate me, you know, knowing I'm out here, like, for the last 10 years I've been at a high level, like, as I said, multiple world titles, I fought in, like, all over the world. Now I just signed a fight with the biggest promotion in the world. The fact that, like, I can't even get, like, radio coverage in my own city, or like a lot of interviews besides yourself, which have always supported me. But, like, other than that, like, there'll be nothing. Do you know what? It's a disgrace, like, and even the local people, like the councillors and stuff, like, don't get hands from them, or like they don't push me, or. But then you'll see I'm pushing amateur sports, and I'm like, this is.
It's frightening, Mike. Trust me. I know. Politicians, you know, broadcasters, wake up. The man next to me is an iconic star, look, we know it. As you say, he's going to be fighting one championship very soon. We'll have all the updates. We're at Procol Hall, Cork City. Sion Warriors are back. A huge crowd here, fight night. God bless, be safe. The man next to me, an absolute superstar, Ryan Sheehan. Thank you very much, Sam. Be sure to check out and support all our media partners. Sports Matters, bringing the sports home.